Hey, Good Fox here. Today we've got Market Monday back, and I think it's going to be weekly now that we've put the podcast on Wednesdays. So rejoice, I guess, if you like these videos. All right, so as you can tell by my coin stack, I ended up buying my team. I also got a few investments in the hatch, which I will get through in a little bit. All right, so let's start off. Let's Team of the Week collectibles. So I noticed today that somebody had opened a previous Team of the Week collectible. I had talked about these before, that these Team of the Week collectibles were great earners for us last year, but I noticed these collectibles, obviously they're not in the sets, but that they can still be opened and packed based on one of these things I saw being opened in a pack recently, and after the preseason Team of the Week players have been taken out of packs. So those are not a good lookout. Football Outsiders collectibles, those also seem to be... I don't know, actually. I looked through these collectibles here, and I can't. Yeah, I already have. I own 2 right now, and I don't know if they're out of packs or not. But what I do want to talk about with these Team of the Week and football collectibles? Sorry, I'll get to the point, because you know how we make money last year, and we're gonna try to make money this year. Is things that are in packs and then taken out of packs can go up slightly. So if the collectibles don't come out of packs, we know the players do. So at least that's what I've seen so far. If something changes, you never know. Things can happen. Anyways, so this week we want to look at Football Outsiders. Let's take a look at the Stafford set. The number 1 card here, this Levante David, which I actually packed, so yay me. He's going for a good amount. But if he comes out of packs, so right now he's rated as the best 4-3 outside linebacker, and he is a stud. I was really hyped for that pull because he's going to be on my team and playing. So he's that bad. He's good. He's in packs this week. He's out of packs next week. What do you think's gonna go? What do you think's gonna happen to his price when the supply dries up? It'll probably go up a little bit. So right now he's at 14K. I only worry because he's this expensive part of the Stafford set. So like if they come out of packs, and Stafford's price goes down. Although I don't worry too much because the expensive pieces of sets don't collapse. So I think this Levante David, picking him up before Friday, maybe Wednesday or Thursday if you can, and we'll get to that little thing in a bit. You saw I had Singletary highlighted. So once again, sorry, as I filter through for David, we'll take a look at him under Football Outsiders. There we go. All right, so he's going for like 12, 13K right now. I mean, as the best 4-3 outside linebacker, once he's out of packs, I mean, this could go up to 20K maybe. That's not a bad. I mean, that's a 30% profit. So not terrible. A little bit more than that. Yeah, I could see him doing that. So that's. I've got a few of these Davids sitting in my binder at the moment. Actually, that looks like a decent price, but I think it will go down further in the next 2 days. I'm recording this Monday night, so I will probably be buying Wednesday ish. So take a look for this David. Other stud players that I've seen, I mean, this happens for both Team of the Week and Football Outsiders. So usually if there's a stud player, like all these other, terrible players like 70-something overalls. Oops, wrong button. 70-something overalls. We'll get to Team Heroes in a little bit in that set. Those I don't think will go up much. Like this 80 overall Tardif, I don't see it really exploding past its price of this week because it just doesn't have any upside to it. Like, people aren't excited about this card. Yeah, sure, it could go up. Like, it might go down to like 2,000 before it comes out, maybe under that. But I don't see it really going up a ton. You can make some profit off of it, but I'd avoid it. You're gonna spend too much time for not enough return. All right, so that's what I want to talk about with players leaving packs. I talked about this a few times before. Like, I don't know, maybe talked about it in 2 Market Mondays before this. So players that leave packs are pretty big deals. All right, moving on. Legends. The 2nd, 5th on Reddit told me about this one. And every weekend, even weekends that Legend packs aren't out, like this weekend was especially good because Legend packs were out, as I say behind the bundles. But flipping Legends, apparently he makes a killing on them. Like, people somehow, they always post their Legends or their things much below market value. So he and he says he barely misses some snipes. So if you have a lot of free time and you want to get some big, snipes, look at the snipe page of MUT and all those Legends that are on there for the weekends. And that's something good for those people who like to flip and snipe. We've talked about this a few times before. Frequently, you'll flip the silvers of the Rams, Cardinals, Saints. There are also golds to flips like the Cardinals. Like there are some teams in this auction house. I can go here, and then there are some of these teams that are just really expensive to flip. And this is something we've talked about. I don't know if we need to go over again. I'm kind of taking more time than I'd like to on a lot of these subjects as I'm showing the market as I'm talking. Have you guys had any big makes or any snipes or any investments that have paid off really well for you? Let's go to team Cardinals, and we'll get into these Cardinals and how much we expect. So these ones are good ones to snipe and flip. Oops. Gold teams. Who was the gold team to flip? It was the Seahawks. Seahawks were the ones to flip, not the Cardinals. Cardinals are silvers. Let me look at my spreadsheet. I think I put this. Yeah, there it is. The silver Cardinals are the ones. Yeah, so sorry, that's silver Cardinals. These Seahawks, they're up near 8.9K, 9K ish. So these are good to sell right now if you got them, and then sell when Man of the Month comes around. But yeah, so like the silver Cardinals, you can take a look because people oftentimes they see a silver card and they'll post it for a couple hundred coins, but they go for 5,700 coins. So you go flip those. That's pretty easy to talk about. We've talked about that before. I'm just reiterating it. And we want to prep a little bit for. We'll get to that in a little bit. With the release of the Color Rush jerseys, these silvers, bronzes, and golds that I've been talking about have gone up in price. So now's the best time to sell if you've been holding them. The next best time outside of these next couple of days is the new Man of the Month set, October 1st. So if you can get on that, sell right away. Maybe buy a bundle of Pro Packs and sell all your proceeds then. But otherwise, I generally say buy into bundles on this Color Rush stuff. And I really did a lot of thinking on this Color Rush stuff. We'll look at these bundles. And the issue with them and making money off these Color Rush packs and bundles is that they're releasing solos every day. So EA, they're rewarding the people who buy the bundles and also the people who grind solos. So I don't think investing into these, I think it's a little risky with EA saying they're going to put solos every day. And I think people are just going to keep doing them, keep farming them. And the only thing I could potentially see going up are silver jerseys for people that want to complete girly. Because as of this moment, you cannot complete girly without these alternate jerseys, the 32 alternate jerseys into a blank uniforms, because blank uniforms cannot be bought on the market. So the silver jerseys, because they're the cheapest part of those alternate uniforms, they've gone up a little bit. I can see them going up a little bit more, but that's still, it feels a little bit low on the return on investment because it's so low coins. But that is some to be made there for you. All right, but otherwise, yeah, don't invest too much of this Color Rush stuff. Just due to the solos, it's too risky. All right, so I first heard this one from Sahara Joe, but C Mad Dog had a great post on the MUT subreddit about investing into certain golds for October's Man of the Month. And unfortunately, what happened between when that was posted middle of last week and now is that these prices went up tremendously due to the sets. The gold Seahawks were going for 4K last week. These Seahawks were going for 4K. Now they're up near 8, 9K like I showed you before. So his investment was to buy those around 4K, 5K, and then sell October 1st when Man of the Month comes around. So I think with Color Rush, that comes out of packs in early October. So there might not be much to be made now with these Color Rush kind of becoming the September Man of the Month because of how many different in each one of these sets. How many different one of these is golds, silvers, and bronzes it takes. So that's a issue because these bronze and golds are required. It kind of already took that method away. But in a few weeks, if these things go back down, if the silver Seahawks or silver Cardinals, gold Seahawks go back down, it might be not a bad investment. And I mean, I can even see those gold Seahawks going up further if next man a month is just insane. So, I mean, especially if it's the Seahawks guy. If the Seahawks gets like a super speed guy or something like that. Anyways, did you buy into the Legend bundle? Did you buy some of the Legend Golds? I kind of want to talk about the Legend Golds that were released this week. The ones that were released, it was Ricky Williams and Singletary. And this was what you saw at the beginning of the video. Singletary. I guess we'll just do Bears and then Legends. Yeah, it's right at the top. Scroll right over it. All right, this Singletary going for 20K. You know, I could see this if EA with the Legend bundles next time do not include a gold topper like they did this time. I could see this going for double that amount. Now that's really risky based on EA. And so I don't know. This is something I might buy a couple of Singletaries and then watch them go up. They might go up through the week because collectibles drop a little bit better at a little bit better rate than these actual gold players do. So be on the lookout. Might be an interesting thing to invest in. Singletary and Williams. Williams was on the Dolphins, right? That's where they put him. Nope, that was Madison. Guess he was on the Saints, where he was drafted at. So these might go up. I mean, every other gold legend that's been released recently is higher than this. The only thing to be worried about is Emmitt Smith is lower than Ricky Williams, but he's been in the game so long, basically since he's been out of the NFL. That's how long he's been in Madden 17. A little bit exaggeration there. All right, so that is it. I guess final note: don't buy legends on the weekend they're released. Like this, Ricky Williams is going for a crazy amount. He will go down in 2 weeks unless if you're concerned about money. Don't buy a guy on the day he's released if you want to maximize your coin. Buy him a couple weeks later when he's basically hit kind of a low point. Except for the guys that we talked about earlier that leave packs, that you have to get inside the week that they're in. All right, I guess that's it. Let me know if you guys have any questions or any things in the comments, and we will talk through it. I hope this helped you investing in some things that I talked about. But thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.